Hello everyone. We are continuing very important lesson, that is conservation of plants and animals. Before knowing about today's topic, you have to know what we done in last class. Students, last class we discussed about deforestation, consequences of deforestation, conservation of forest and wildlife, biosphere reserve and endemic species with examples. Students, today you have to know about a little more informations about conservation of plants and animals. Today's first topic, that is wildlife sanctuary. So what is the meaning of wildlife sanctuary like that? There are two types of sanctuaries are there. Wildlife sanctuaries are there and also bird sanctuaries also there. So we have to know about that wildlife sanctuary. Wildlife sanctuaries means, so wildlife sanctuaries are the areas where animals are protected. Area that contains animals, and also so you have to protect the particular animals from any disturbance to them or their habitat. So that is what we called as wildlife sanctuary. What is the meaning of wildlife sanctuary? So wildlife sanctuary is a area where animals are protected from any disturbance to them, particularly from human being. There is no any human activities on the particular animals, particularly in that area. So that area, that is what we called as wildlife sanctuary. And also the killing or capturing of animals in the particular wildlife sanctuary or in that area is strictly prohibited. So that there is no any killing or capturing of animals takes place in the particular area with animals are protected, that is wildlife sanctuary. So that killing or capturing of animals are completely offense and also strictly prohibited. That is about wildlife sanctuary. That wildlife sanctuary that contains different types of species of animals are there is no any disturbance in that area, and also there is no any illegal activities like killing or capturing of animals takes place in that wildlife sanctuary. So this is about wildlife sanctuaries. Next, coming to national park. So another very important method of conservation of plants and also animals is national park. So many of national parks are there in our Karnataka, also many of national parks are there. So national parks means, so they are the areas reserved for wildlife. They are the areas reserved for wildlife where they can freely use the habitat and natural resources. National parks that contains thousands of areas of forest are there, and also that contains different types of species of animals are there, and also plants or trees also there, and also there is no any disturbance in the particular area, and also so that animals freely use the habitation present in the particular area, and also they can use natural resources present in that area. So particular example for national park is already we discussed about Satpura National Park. So Satpura National Park present in that Madhya Pradesh is the first reserve forest in that India. So which is the first reserve forest in India, that is Satpura National Park. So many of national parks are there in India, and also our Karnataka also contains many of national parks. This is about national parks. Next, coming to endangered animals. Students, already we discussed about endemic species or endemic animals. Last class already we discussed about endemic species or endemic animals. So endemic animals or species means, so that particular animals present only in that area. The particular animals or plants present only in that particular area, and also those plants or animals not present in other areas like that. So only that area that contains that particular type of species of animals or plants. So those animals or species are commonly called as endemic species or endemic animals. What about endangered animals? So endangered animals means those animals whose numbers are very less and also might face extinction. the number of the particular species of animals are very very less, and also in a few years or 10 or 15 years the particular species or animals will extinct. That type of animals are commonly called as endangered animals. That population that is very very less, so in few years the particular population or species will extinct. That type of animals are commonly called as endangered animals. Endemic animals means so that type of animal present only in that particular area, not present in other areas like other places and all. Endangered animals means that animals present that the population of that type of animals are very very less, and also it may be extinct in few years. That type of animals are commonly called as endangered animals. Example for endangered animals are tiger. So tiger is one of the many animals which are slowly diminishing. The population of tiger nowadays decreasing in few years, so the population of the tiger or species of the tiger will extinct. To protect the tigers in our country, the government launched the project the Tiger on ensure the survival of tiger population. So government of India take action on so increasing population of that tiger. So that is very very important. And also one more species or animal is there, that is dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are already become extinct. Already extinct the dinosaurs. And also that very important book is there, that is red data books. That red data books are the books which keeps a record to all endangered plants and animals. So which book that records that all endangered plants and animals? The book that is commonly called as red data books. The red data books are the books that contains record of all endangered plants and also animals. So few pictures of extinct and also endangered species are there, like tiger is there, dinosaurs are there, some other that animals also there. So these are all about endangered animals. Next, coming to ecosystem. So already we discussed about that biosphere. So biosphere is nothing but that includes, that is hydrosphere, lithosphere, and also some other spheres also there. So together call them as biosphere, that is earth. So ecosystem is nothing but that ecosystem, number of ecosystem that together call them as biosphere. What is an ecosystem like that? So ecosystem is nothing but that consists of that plants, animals, and also microorganisms, and also always interact with the particular non-living components like climate, water, soil, some other non-living components like that. That is what we called as ecosystem. So biosphere is nothing but that is atmosphere, lithosphere, hydrosphere together call them as biosphere, that is earth. Ecosystem is nothing but different types of ecosystems are there, and also together call them as biosphere. And also that ecosystem that contains that living organisms, that includes plants, animals, and also microorganisms, and also always interaction takes place between that with that non-living components like climate, water, soil, some other non-living components like that. That is what we called as ecosystem. Natural ecosystems are there, and also artificial ecosystems also there. So very best example for a man-made or artificial ecosystem, that is aquarium. So aquarium, that is man-made, that is artificial ecosystem that contains living organisms like that crabs, fish, and all, and also always interact with that water, and also the some rocks are there, soil also there in the particular water. So that is the example for man-made or artificial ecosystem. Natural ecosystems also there. So these are all some basic informations about ecosystem. Next, coming to very important concept, that is migration. So migration is nothing but, so that migration is nothing but that is movement of the particular animals or birds. The movement of that animals from one place to another place. Migration is a process of movement of animals from its own habitat to some other habitat for a particular time period every year due to climatic changes or for breeding. So different climatic conditions are there in this particular earth. For 1 year to or one country to another country, some changes takes place in the particular climatic condition or weather is change, may change. And also some of the birds or animal present only the particular type of climatic condition. So suppose that particular birds or animals will not get that type of condition or weather, so gradually they are moving or migrate to the particular advantageous climatic condition, or move into the other place for that breeding or survival like that. That is what we called as migration. So every year, so this action takes place by the animals or birds. Usually, so that birds which fly very long distances from one country to other country, also birds will travel. So birds which fly very long distances to reach another land, or the type of birds are commonly called as migratory birds. So migratory birds means the birds which fly very long distances to reach another land are called migratory birds. Why the particular birds will travel or migrate? Because of that climatic condition, change in the particular climatic condition or for breeding. This is about migration. Migration is the movement of animals from its own habitat to some other habitat for a particular time period every year due to climatic changes or for breeding. So very important birds are they. They are commonly called as migratory birds. Migratory birds means birds which fly very long distances to reach another land are called migratory birds. Some pictures of that birds are there. So this is about migration. Next, coming to recycling of paper. So recycling of paper, that is very important to conserve the particular plants or trees actually. So recycling of the paper, that is very important to conserve or minimizing the cutting down of the particular trees, because the paper is manufactured by using of the particular trees only. So about 17 full grown trees are required to produce 1 ton of paper. To produce 1 ton of paper, that needs what? 17 full grown trees. just just you think about that. So every day we are using tons of papers. You calculate per month, per year, per 10 years. So we are using so much of papers, and also they are manufactured by using of the trees. So you think about how many trees we are going to cut down like that. We are facing several problems from the particular deforestation. Already we discussed about in last class. So about 17 full grown trees are required to produce 1 ton of paper. So paper can be recycled. So we have to recycle that paper about 5 to 7 times for use. We can recycle the paper about 5 to 7 times for use. Again and use, you recycle the particular paper. We should save, reuse and recycle paper to save not only trees, but also to save that energy also. So that reuse or recycling of the paper, that is very important, and also that save that trees, that avoid the deforestation, not only that control the deforestation, but also to save that energy also. So the for manufacturing of that paper, that needs some energy. For while we say recycling of that paper, so that energy will be saved like that. That save energy, water and also chemicals used to make that paper. So this is about recycling of paper, that is very important. One of very important method to conserve the plants or trees by adopting recycling of paper. That is very important, students. Next, coming to reforestation. Already we discussed about deforestation. You have to know today about reforestation. So what is the difference between deforestation and reforestation? Deforestation is nothing but cutting down of or clearing of the particular forest in the particular area like that. That is what we call as deforestation. Reforestation is nothing but you observe the particular picture, that is planting of the trees or restoring of that particular forest. That process, that is what we called as reforestation. So reforestation is the restoring of destroyed forest. Restoring of destroyed forest by planting new trees. One forest is there, so that already destroyed or deforestation takes place by many human activities. So you have to regrow the particular trees in the particular same land of that forest. That process, that is what we called as reforestation. Recreate the particular forest. In that we should plant at least as many trees as we cut. We have already caused a lot of damage to our forest. Many human activities for industrialization, for example, that paper manufacturing of that paper, every day we are destroying that thousands of trees every day for manufacturing of that papers. You have to avoid that one. So already we cause a lot of damage to our forest. If we have to regain our green wealth, that reforestation is the only one option. So only one method, that is reforestation, that will give some health and also wealth to the particular population. So this is about reforestation. In your examination, you will ask about, you differentiate between deforestation and reforestation. Deforestation means cutting down of the trees. Reforestation is nothing but restoring of planting of the particular trees in the particular that area or destroyed forest area. You have to planting new trees or new plants. So that is what we called as reforestation. Students, today we got about wildlife sanctuaries, national park, endangered animals, ecosystem, migration, and also we got about recycling of that paper, and also we got about reforestation also. Students, I will give you two homework questions for you. You have to list out national parks in Karnataka and also list out any five endangered animals. Just you name the any five endangered animals. Students, this is about complete explanation about conservation of plants and animals, and also I will give you PDF notes, full PDF notes for that conservation of plants and animals, and also you have to write the particular PDF notes in your classwork. Thank you so much.